Miss Erickson, you retained the plaintiff to prepare the flowers and arrange the flowers for your wedding.
Right.
So when she came to you, Miss Plunkett, did you discuss the flowers and did you discuss how much it would be?
Yes.
Did you enter into a contract?
We verbally discussed things, and she gave me a deposit.
Now, the original agreement that you had with the defendant was for how much?
Between $1,000 to $1,500.
Well, whenever you deal with a vendor and you say between $1,000 and $1,500, it's been my experience that it's never $1,000, it's always $1,500. So, the maximum that she was prepared to spend was $1,500, correct?
Correct.
When did you first tell her you were going over budget?
The month before the wedding.
Tell me about the conversation.
I proposed at that time that we have 4-foot magnolia topiaries
I'm not
in the dining
interested in
room.
the 4-foot magnolia. You told her it was going to be how much more money?
She spent $300 on silk ribbon.
Just a second. Did you tell her how much more it was going to cost her?
I told her that we were going over budget.
But you didn't tell her how much?
I presented her with what I had spent and asked her for an additional amount of monies, which she gave me.
Okay, and the maximum budget that she gave you was $1,500. And when you say you went over budget, you originally agreed to between $1,000 and $1,500.
With a stipulation that I have $400 to $500 flexibility.
You have
Creative problem.
Just a second. With a stipulation that you had $400 or $500.
Creative budget margins.
That was never told to me until
between $1,000 and $1,500 is $500 flexibility.
That's half the budget.
So we come to the wedding, and how much have you paid so far?
I paid her up to that point $1,300 that she had to work with.
So you expected to pay her no more than how much?
$200 plus. I wouldn't mind spending a couple hundred more because I had asked for an apple tree and that kind of thing. So I expected maybe I'd be paying $400 more.
So you expected a bill for, let's say, $1,800 to $2,000.
Correct. $1,800 was kind of the maximum I expected.
So say you expected to pay $1,800 because you asked for an apple tree, an absolute necessity at any wedding. Are you the husband? Get to the wedding, she delivers the flowers, and what happened?
An hour and a half before my wedding, she comes into my room while I'm getting my makeup on and my hair done and gives me the bouquet, which was not at all what I ordered. I wanted something inexpensive when we had discussed greens and just a few flowers, and it was like this huge, beautiful bouquet of 24 roses, and I was just shocked. And then she said, I need to talk to you privately. I've gone way over budget, and I'm really upset about this, and I don't know how to deal with it.
How much did you actually go over budget? What kind of bill did you present to her on the day of her wedding?
On the day of her wedding, I gave her a bill for a balance due of $1,422. And with that, I told her that I had given her a $500 gratuity, a generosity of my time.
An hour and a half before my wedding, she gives me a bill that totals $2,722, which the maximum I had told her that week was...
So, $2,722, listen to me, you had already given her $1,300, and you expected a bill for somewhere around $1,800.
At the most.
So this was about almost $1,000 over that.
Yeah, $1,222.